Paul George sets up the offense, getting a screen driving towards his left. Jared McCain empties out that corner to give George more space to work with, relocating to the opposite corner. McCain's man in Josh Giddey is still active in help, but one of the smartest things McCain does is relocate to the wing instead of the corner. Given if George passed to the corner, you have the arms of Vucevic and White who can potentially pick apart the pass. McCain's movement gave George a better angle and a much more open shot, given White having to close out longer to the wing compared to the corner, and McCain knocks down the three. And on this possession, even after McCain misses the layup against the long arms of Jarrett Allen, his teammate gets the board, but McCain does a good job in not giving up on the play, sprinting out, relocating into open space. Jarrett Allen and Isaac Okoro are not giving him attention and are relaxed, which gave McCain an open three-point shot in the corner. This is the type of movement a rookie was making in his first year of the 76ers. Jared McCain is one of the best off-ball movement guys, running hard in transition and spotting up, coming off of screens, relocating spots on the floor. The transition work has been great to where he will quickly sprint out into open space, make himself available, and knock down a three in early offense. And the relocation aspect in his game is reminiscent of a Stephen Curry because you constantly have to have an eye on him, and if you don't, well, he's probably knocking the three down by the time you noticed. McCain, in the 31 games he played up until his injury, shot 38% from three on close to 6 attempts a game, and he put up 15 points per game on 59% true shooting during a dark season for the 76ers. He was a bright spot. The shooting work off the catch proved to be a vital skill because it shows he could be a knockdown guy when left open, feeding off the attention that his teammates get, and some of these threes he got up were well behind the three-point line. His movement, getting his feet set before the catch, being able to drift or lift from the corner into open space has also been some positive stuff. He knows how to get open and make himself available when he notices the defense collapsing. And he's also not too reliant on a screen to get himself open. The confidence he also has in his shot has reeled the 76ers in some games, and he is a massive shooting threat already in his rookie season. McCain is a capable shooter off the dribble, but he isn't deadly in the skill just yet. He shot 29% on off the dribble threes, but he does recognize gaps in the defense where this shot is available when coming off of on-ball screens or when defenders go under his screens. This is a skill that could potentially grow given his shooting ability in the mid-range and three-point shooting. His ability to just move well within the flow of the offense on cuts, on threes, or just moving from one spot to free up a teammate is a key skill given the talent he is playing with Embiid, Maxey, George. McCain is very capable handling the ball too at his 6'2" height. He doesn't have great burst or explosiveness with his handle, and he doesn't create much space or initiates contact well just yet. He is good in attacking angles, gaps in the defense off of screens where he can just reject those screens or shield off defenders with his off arm before using some craft, attacking on straight line drives to get shots at the rim or pull up for mid-range shots. Being able to have a guy like Embiid to go into handoffs with benefits him because McCain is really good just attacking open space with the ball in his hands. McCain possesses some change of direction and deceleration moves to change his momentum and keep defenders at bay. He shot 46% in the mid-range and 59% at the rim. Not a great finishing mark. He isn't very strong or willing to play through contact when attacking the rim, which leads to him relying on touch with scoop shots, which at this point the touch is solid but not consistent enough to put constant pressure at the rim. He just doesn't get all the way to the rim and takes off early going towards the basket. But his ability to shield defenders and get off some floaters or utilize his off arm, get into a spot on the floor and just rising up into a shot is some cool stuff from him. And that threat of a quick pull-up can catch defenders off guard. Defenders are usually able to stay in front of him, but the ability to shield them away and use change of direction moves helps McCain in his ability to freeze defenders. He really took off in the month of November, averaging 19 points, 3 assists on some efficient shooting, and he was generating a ton of buzz as an early Rookie of the Year candidate. I do have question marks on if McCain can be a lead guard. As a playmaker, he is best suited as a connector, making simple reads, capable making passes in the pick and roll, passing to the extra man, willing passer, and overall willing team player. In his very limited games, he doesn't show much of that next gear as a major driving kick threat or manipulating the defense, but that's fine at this point. He isn't tasked to being the main creator, even though he was given some spurts to work with as one of the main initiators. But you do want him to make smart reads within the flow of the offense, extra passes when the ball is swung to him. Playing against length and in situations where there's tight gaps do seem to bother him because of that lack of a tighter handle, and he can be prone in coughing the ball up in these situations. His height does limit him too in the case of seeing over the defense effectively and making accurate passes. Sometimes he does see a pass available on his drives, but he holds his dribble way too long, giving the defense time to have their arms up and block his vision and angle for a pass. So McCain is a nice off-ball mover, a relocator with a lethal shot, who is also capable of handling the ball, working off of pull-up mid-range shots, as well as utilizing craft when driving inside and making passes as a connector on the offensive side. Skills that will truly make McCain much more deadlier as a player is being able to make consistent reads and passes in the pick and roll, and as well as off the dribble three-point shooting. I also think a guy his size with the lack of physical tools and rim scoring, he may need to rely more on upping his free throw attempts and continuing to work much more in the mid-range, which he already has going for him. With a fully healthy 76ers team, his skill set should work as more of a microwave type of scorer who can reel his team back in when they are down or can continue a scoring run. I really liked how Jared McCain came out of the gates right off the bat in his rookie season. It just hurt when he went down because he had so much buzz and so much fire going into his play. And with a healthy 76ers team, I feel like he can really be a factor on the team. But that'll wrap it all up for this video. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the breakdown, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more breakdowns like these. For all that being said, y'all, I'll see you all in the next video.